Barry Coates.
Tēnā koe te mangai, tēnā koutou mema parimata. So over the 2 short months of my time in Parliament, I keep on getting the questions, so what's it like being in Parliament? There are wonderful moments like supporting the Pike River families, coming to Parliament asking for compassion and the opportunity to recover the bodies of their loved ones. They deserve justice, and it's a privilege to serve their cause and people like them who have legitimate grievances. But there's also frustrations. Question time's bad enough on TV, but it's even worse close up. We need better politics. We need more honesty, more integrity, and more accountability. We need to restore public trust in our democratic institutions. So much of the useful work in Parliament is hidden from public view. Funding hasn't been allocated to allow TV coverage of select committees. The public could watch MPs engaging constructively across political boundaries to make better laws. I've been pleased to be part of that cooperative effort to make better legislation, but with one big regret. I missed out on the big one, that acclaimed bill that would have allowed airports to avoid telling the public about left luggage. Talk about transformational legislation. We look forward to many more of these important initiatives from National Party MPs who said third-term governments run out of ideas. I've also been pleased to contribute to parliamentary debates. I gave 3 speeches in a row on my first full day in Parliament. These were on bills I'd only seen on the previous day, so thanks very much to my colleagues for that one.
Anytime.
I should say my Green Party colleagues have been very supportive. I really appreciate the group hugs we have every morning and the spirulina smoothies. As we come to the end of this year, I want to acknowledge the people who make parliamentary work. Parliamentary services, the Office of the Clerk, the Library, Hansard, committee clerks, cleaners, and many others. Thank you from us all, and thank you personally. You've helped me find my feet in Parliament. This year, we've seen big changes. Brexit, Trump, and now Bill English. It really is game on. Bill English returning to the National Party is déjà vu all over again. There's something about Bill English that reminds me of that great political orator, John Major, the former Prime Minister of the UK. When he was faced with ambitious cabinet colleagues, he responded, "When your back's against the wall, all you can do is turn around and fight." At least some people get it. The May will be fighting in the new National Party caucus. There's blood in the water and the sharks are circling. The fires of ambition have been ignited and I suspect they will continue to burn. But after a short stint on the backbench, John Key will be gone. He will be hawking his CV around the IMF or some big corporates looking for directorships. He can point to all the ways that he's helped them. Foreign companies should be grateful this year. They've bought up our land, our agricultural supply chains, shares in energy companies, and running our prisons. Overseas buyers have piled into residential property and they've got rich from inflated house prices. Even most of our massive $500 billion debt is held offshore. Multinationals will be very disappointed they didn't get the TPPA, but even so, they've enjoyed another year of low taxation. John Key could also approach fossil fuel companies for a directorship. They've had tax breaks for oil exploration in the midst of a climate crisis. They've had a toothless emissions trading scheme, roads, roads and more roads. So John Key's future employers won't be interested in who lost out as a result of these policies. The 90,000 kids suffering from severe poverty and denied a decent start in life. We think of them, especially at this time of year. The dirty, polluted rivers, the loss of Maui dolphins and other endangered species, and the majority of New Zealanders who work longer and longer hours to pay the bills but still can't afford a deposit on a home. So, it's time for a break. When we return, we'll be ready for an election. New Zealanders can expect another campaign of trivia and platitudes, dirty politics, and Crosby Textor. But when you're ready for positive policies that will take us forward, for better politics, a better New Zealand, come to see the Green Party. 2017 will be a crucial year. It will be a year you can give this tired, self-serving government an even longer break. Join with us to create a fairer, greener, richer New Zealand. I wish you all a peaceful and happy New Year.